Bayern Munich so far in the UEFA Champions League do have 14 goals scored and 3 conceded. Arsenal side have actually scored 11 and conceded nothing, absolutely nothing. And definitely Bayern Munich are the only team to have scored 14 Champions League goals. So which means they are the highest scoring team so far in the UEFA Champions League. And then Arsenal not conceding any goal just yet simply means that they're the best defensive team. So guess what? This is going to be the best defense versus the best attack in the UEFA Champions League. I don't talk this thing before. I don't know who they seed all these things, or I don't know how this is just the work, but these are matches where you should say these are supposed to, in fact, these are supposed to be knockout matches. I don't know wetin dey happen. But this is the preview for Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. Fantastic, hot, sweet match wey dey league clips. Anyways, so yes, of course, as I said, it Arsenal are actually top of the table in the Premier League, as well as Bayern Munich themselves, their counterpart, top of the table in the UEFA Champions League. And also in the Bundesliga. So Bayern Munich, the top tables for everywhere. Do you understand me? Now Bayern Munich have actually dropped points once. Okay, this season I think it was a 2-2 draw, right? They've actually dropped points once, a 2-2 draw. But Arsenal side, they've dropped points not just once, but twice or so, or even 3 times. In the UEFA Champions League, none against Liverpool, against Manchester City, as well as the Sunderland side. So they've dropped points 3 good times. Okay, so if you compare them, e dey like say Bayern Munich is actually having the upper hand. But sometimes you could also look at the fact that these people are playing in different leagues, okay? And it's not going to be an easy ride for any of the team. Gabriel Magalhaes, as I said, is actually a big loss to me. I feel like nobody in the Arsenal ranks can actually replace him. But somehow, their centre backs, somehow, the Incapis and the Mosqueras have actually shown that this thing no be chance. Like, we can actually do it. Do you understand me? They've actually shown that. And I mean, you remember in Capi's last performance, yes, you could say not too much pressure, but he has also slotted in seamlessly. I remember his UEFA Champions League game, okay, where he actually started like his full debut, and he was also very fantastic. Okay, so there's no Gabriel Magalhaes, but just maybe no problem just yet. Now for the Bayern Munich side, there's of course no Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz has been in fine, massive, mad form, maddest form. Scoring goals, giving the assist as well. He's been so fantastic. But aside him, because of the red card incident and everything, he's not going to be available. Gabriel Magalhaes is not going to be available. So I feel like they don't. Both of them are just equal. Do you understand? This one no dey, this one no dey. Key players. But if ever to me, I feel like it's Gabriel more. But Arsenal fans, I want you to let me know what you think in the comment section concerning this match. Now, the midfield, Arsenal, as I said before, they do have a team already. That's why anybody, even if na small pikin sef wey come inside, it would most likely seamlessly suit in. Why? Because they do have a structure that you as a player coming in, you go just see them. It's very evident for everybody to see. You see what they do, and of course it's going to be easy because they already, as I said, they have a structure put in place for you to just follow. Okay, now it's going to be tough, right? It's going to be tough. Now for the Bayern Munich side, all right, they do have Michael Olise. Michael Olise, fantastic outing, gave about 3 assists and 2 goals in this last match. 5-goal contribution in just one match for Michael Olise, which the Bayern Munich had actually won 4-2. He's a very, very big threat. There's Ricardo Calafiori there, who would possibly do the business, against that man. And of course, you have Harry Kane. Harry Kane has about 5 goals in the UEFA Champions League currently. I think he's second best, because Victor Osimhen is actually having 6 Champions League goals. So Victor Osimhen is, top of the table when it comes to the goal ranking so far in the UEFA Champions League. So there's Harry Kane, who I feel like is always a very, very troublesome person. He's always a very troublesome person. And I feel like area balls, they are going to possibly benefit, from them. Now, one thing about this Bayern Munich side is simple. Somehow they give me that Bayern machine, that's German machine kind of vibe, because everybody is ready to run for you. Okay, the Lemar and Joshua Kimmich in the middle of the park. Very, to me, those ones na Iron Man we just did here. Do you understand me? So I feel like this is going to be a midfield battle. Whosoever wins the midfield is going to win the match. But don't get me wrong, does not mean that the wings problem no go dey. There's going to be a lot of problem. I would really like to see who Jordan Timber comes up against, depending on who the coach himself, talking about this company, wants to use, that particular side for the left side. But there's one thing I want to tell Arsenal fans, and that is simple. This match no be match where if you say you lose, problem dey. No. So there is no pressure. There is absolutely no pressure. And as a matter of fact, Arsenal will be playing Chelsea in the next match. Now, Chelsea be playing yesterday. I'll be playing today rather. Chelsea playing today will definitely have 1 day full rest. Okay? And so I feel like this game, even though you're playing against a formidable Bayern Munich side, the thought of Chelsea would also definitely want to hinder one or two. It want to, change your mindset, your changes, or whatever Arteta wants to do. I feel like it's going to also affect him, because depending on how the game goes, you want to start resting players from say 70th minute. You come out. You understand me? And the boys want to be, they would always want to have this mindset of, I get another game. You understand me? Which is against the Chelsea side. So I also feel like that's going to be affecting them, But as I said, there is really no pressure on the Arsenal side. No be by force say you must win. Do you understand? It's not by force. No be, I know. So see, if you be Arsenal fan, you don't suppose carry your head hit for what, say you must win, no be by force. Although the last match was actually a 1-0 Bayern Munich win, right? In the UEFA Champions League. And then I remember the 5-1 thrashing as well. Then the last two matches has been 1 win and 1 draw for the Bayern Munich side against, this Arsenal side. So it's looking like, okay, maybe this Arsenal side could decide to, make we do some sort of destruction. You understand? Let's do some sort of let us come out, let's do some revenge on these guys. Possibly, I do not know. Okay, but as I said, now my advice to Arsenal, you don't need to go all out and say you want to kill yourself. Hey, don't do it. Just don't do that. Go there, play your normal football, and no put pressure for your body. And I feel like this game is going to be a fantastic watch. It's going to be massive, man. It's going to be massive. Jordan Timber. Now, for the Arsenal side, I feel like their starting lineup. Gabriel Jesus, by the way, is back in training. There is Madueke is also back. Possibly, maybe, I don't know yet, but just maybe you could also see the likes of Kai Havertz also in the mix as well. You understand me? However, this is my lineup for the Arsenal, versus the Bayern Munich side. Now, center back is definitely going to be Nkappi and William Saliba. Left back is definitely going to be Calafiori, and the right back is Jordan Timber. In the middle of the park, Eberechi Eze, Zubimendi, as well as Declan Rice. And then top front, to me, Mikel Merino did a fantastic job, in the last match, okay, and which I also actually said in my last post-match reaction. Mikel Merino did a fantastic work, so I feel like you should also still start there, and just maybe you would also have the who's going to be there again? Go even did yourself. Just maybe you would have maybe Kai Havertz or maybe Gabriel Jesus on the bench or something. I don't know, but Mikel Merino, I'm sure, is going to be starting. Bukayo Saka, definitely, and Leandro Trossard, who has been in fantastic form. Okay. Arsenal fans, let me know what you think in the comment section on my own lineup. Let me know what you think in the comment section on my own thoughts as well. Okay. And what is your scoreline prediction? I feel like it's going to be a draw. It's going to be a tough match again. But guess what? This might be a game where over 2.5 no go come out. I am very certain this might be a game where over 2.5 no go come out. But let me know what you think in the comment section.